Exclusive look inside the luxury yacht Tatiana. Tatiana came from the East Coast. Her extraordinary beautiful sisters that came before her promised so much unique yacht design and Bilgin. Although no one could have predicted the elegance, grace, and jaw-dropping magnitude of the law she was about to deliver, she sent shockwaves across the world, seducing titans of industries and enticing kings of innovation. But what makes Tatiana stand out from the rest of the yachts? What does she have to offer? In today's video, we're going to explore the Yacht Tatiana and all the magnificence and luxuriousness it has to offer. But first, please leave a like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell for more luxurious videos. And without further ado, let's get started. Tatiana is a huge, slimline yacht with a bullet-shaped bow and is ushering in a new era for Turkish shipyard Bilgin Yachts. Tatiana, the Bilgin Yachts' beautiful flagship, is the result of a long partnership between a yacht enthusiast who wanted to construct a small super yacht fleet and a forward-thinking family-owned shipyard on the Bosphorus western beaches. The 48.7-meter yacht is a modern classic with a bowsprit and graceful hull lines. She's Bilgin's most recent launch at the time, with a steel hull evoking the Romance era of sailing. Not only does this super yacht meet the stringent performance criteria of the luxury business yacht, but it sets the benchmark for Turkey's developing high-end yacht sector. Brahma Advani, the owner's representative, confirms that the owner was happy to sacrifice volume for elegance. A large pool in the beach club, a couple of cabins that could accommodate staff or guests, depending on the yacht's private or commercial use. Compliance with the IMO Tier 3 emission standards, even if the rules didn't yet mandate it at the time of keel laying. Long cruise capability and low decibel levels for ultimate comfort were among his priorities. They had a charter in mind from the beginning. The owner intended to use the yacht for special conferences or board meetings, in addition to using it for himself and his family's pleasure. He also wanted to hire it out on occasions. His ultimate ambition, according to Advani, is to develop a sizable fleet of super yachts. Thanks to a displacement design developed by Unique Yacht Design and tank tested by the Maritime Advanced Research Center in Gdańsk, Poland, it also satisfied the client's goal for a fuel-efficient boat. The efficiency of Tatiana is due to its steadiness. If speed is required, Tatiana may exceed 19 knots with engines at 85% load. Bilgin collaborated with Rolls-Royce and Hug Engineering to develop environmentally friendly features high on the shipyard's agenda for all new projects. Tatiana boasts a large aft deck portion with beautiful features with a 2-level beach club. The flush deck conceals hatches for 2 Castoldi tenders, 4 jet skis, and mooring equipment, leaving nothing but a seamless expanse of the deck forward. And the yacht's lines incorporate wing stations that form an interesting architectural feature at the bridge level. On the upper deck, emergency rafts are also shielded from view. A dual color scheme compresses lines at the bow, slimming the yacht and emphasizing the pointed bow, all while preserving vistas through large windows in the cabins and lounges. The needed mast is retractable and telescopic. Although the yacht's beauty received a lot of attention, the yacht's operational side wasn't overlooked. The designer, for example, incorporated 2 doors for the crew to monitor anchor operations, as well as a service entrance for loading and unloading supplies. The boat has a total of 10 shell doors. According to Zagun, the owner provided a lot of ideas and listened intently. With the size, naval architecture, appearance, and the majority of the layout decided, the interior design and fine-tuning of the outer decks were chosen very uniquely. The pursuit of pleasure is what yachting is all about, and Tatiana's interior is pretty hedonistic. The emphasis was on impressive guest areas, including multiple entertainment spaces, several bars, lounges, a formal dining room for up to 16 guests, a cinema, and a private owner space with an office, all within a relatively slim envelope. Because the styling is aggressive and sleek, the interior had to work within this footprint while still providing everything the client desired. The yacht's long lines are the first thing to catch the eye, but it doesn't take long to realize that one of the yacht's main attractions is the 110 square meter beach club. There's also the yacht's epicenter, a spectacular stairway connecting to the main salon. The recreational area includes 2 pools, one above the other, and 2 bars, one on the upper deck and the other on the lower deck near the pool's forward end. The aft door and 2 side terraces open up when the yacht is anchored. It emphasizes the tight link between interior spaces and the maritime environment. More light emanates from the wall exposes and little LED lights that shine like tiny stars over a couch next to the shell door. The teak deck that surrounds the pool is complemented by glass columns, Carrara marble, and a backlit blue agate floor near the bar. A little massage room with another shell door for an outdoor massage, a shower, and a steam room complete the opulent space. The eye-catching Macassar wood and Carrara marble stairway that goes from the beach club directly to the entrance of the main saloon. One deck above is enhanced by backlit panels. The second pool, a big spa pool, has 2 skylights at the bottom that allow natural light to stream in. It's worth noting that the pool and spa water are both recyclable and can be stored in a heated holding tank. According to Horsfield, the owner desired a modern and welcoming design approach. The interior's motif centered on a light yet rich color palette, and the design is clearly sleek and contemporary. The interior is generally amazing and wonderfully complements the modern appearance. The owner wanted an open, airy vibe for a clean and sleek aesthetic. Therefore, light and textured luxury materials were the best choices. As a result, the interior has silks, a variety of textures ranging from carved carpets, many of which were procured from Stepevi, to CNC machined panels, and stainless steel and polished bronze accents. When it comes to improving shapes and producing fascinating shadows, the light was crucial. Onyx, for example, was employed in unusual ways, such as headboard in several guest cottages. Despite Tatiana's small size, the ceiling height is generous, reaching 2.25 meters on the main deck and up to 2.6 meters in the owner's deck. Given the yacht's slender outward aspect, this isn't something you'd expect. Every guest is taken aback when they get onto the deck. Crystal Caviar, another renowned bohemian glass artist, created the light fixture in the stairwell leading to the accommodation. The dining saloon's feature wall is constructed of semi-precious amethyst, more muted materials, such as European oak floors, with a white finish and a light taboute with a straight grain. On the furniture, details in Macassar ebony and Legno Quattro veneer give contrast. A lot of taboo was used, and the advantage is guaranteed quality and color consistency. Simrad divides the upper deck into the bridge, captain's cabin, officer's cabin, staff cabin, owner's office, and upper saloon. The space features a warm atmosphere with chairs enclosed by elegant columns, a stage with room for a piano, a games room with a Porsche-designed pool table, and, of course, a bar. On the top deck, a spacious wardrobe framing a private bath, large cabin, spa pool, and terrace reached through sliding doors. Guests can stay on the main deck or the lower deck, which includes a gym, sauna, and a theater, crew quarters, crew lounges, and service space, including sufficient cold and dry stores and a generous laundry, occupy the forward end of the lower deck and a large amount of the tank deck. Zagoon explains that the goal was to design a boat that is functional, easy to build, and has all the amenities and luxuries of a super yacht while maintaining a beautiful appearance. They appear to have checked all the boxes. And with this bullet-shaped yacht, Bilgin Yachts has achieved more than one of its goals, enhancing its reputation and demonstrating its worth as a super yacht contender. And that's all for today's video. I'd like to wrap it up there. What do you think about Tatiana? Is it worth the title super yacht? Comment below, let's engage. Also support the channel by subscribing and leaving a like. That's it for now. Until next time, have a lovely day.